Hello, my wonderful people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so glad to be in your midst again and again. And like I always promise you guys, a lot is happening currently at the Ooni of Ife's Palace. Following that announcement, regarding the new Oloris that will be coming in. From that time, it has been one thing to the other, and I'm just enjoying the whole, drama. I see it as drama. Okay. So we are hearing at this time is this news that is funny and is really very interesting to me, and it has to do with the rumor we are hearing right now regarding Lady Badmus. Yes, you heard me right. I'm sure this name is very familiar to a lot of you because she has always been there. This is one name that should resonate with so many of you who have been keen followers of Queen Naomi. Okay, so it is being rumored that Olori Mariam, allegedly ran amok in the palace upon sighting Lady Badmus in the vicinity of the palace, ostensibly to come position herself, in readiness for the announcement that is being expected, to come out anytime soon. Okay, so I'm sure you guys heard me well. So the thing is, you recall that Ooni of Ife and Lady Badmus, have known for ages, as bosom friends and business partners. She has always been in the picture. Okay, so I'm sure you guys already know this. So herself, uh, uh, alongside another person identified as Lola, have always been there. Sometimes they even live in the palace, from time to time. And the rumor we are hearing is that even where she was, the apartment or room she was living, that at that time, that even when she left temporarily after the marriage to Olori Mariam, that apartment was not assigned to any other person. It was left, it was kept it was just kept, it was just left, and unused, for what we are hearing. Okay, so it is even alleged that the room where she lived, like I said, no one entered, it was left unoccupied by anyone. So she's alleged to have moved into that room, much to the dismay of Olori Mariam and other onlookers at the palace. Okay, so it is being speculated that having failed several times to get married to the Ooni of Ife, she is now positioning herself to come in among the new incoming Oloris, as announced by Ooni of Ife himself. Okay, so the speculation of Lady Badmus' likely arrival has obviously generated so much velocity and current in and around the palace for obvious reasons. Okay, you recall that Badmus and Olori Mariam were hitherto bosom friends before Mariam was allegedly picked ahead of Badmus for marriage. Okay, so it was further alleged that Kabiyesi met Miriam for the first time through Laide Badmus. Okay, so Miriam's eventual marriage to Kabiyesi was construed by Laide Badmus at that time and even now as an unforgivable betrayal by an erstwhile best friend. That's how they say she put it. So it is alleged that the pain and hurt that Lady Badmus suffered at that time still lingers up to this moment. It was even said that she was said to have told very close friends that look, she's going to, as long as she lives, one day she's going to pay Olori Mariam back, for all the pains, she caused her, as a result of that betrayal. What we even heard was that uh, uh, these two ladies were very good friends, and that it was Lady Badmus. At that time she was fully resident in the palace. So it was said that Lady Badmus, on one of those occasions or events in the palace, had brought in Olori Mariam, to the palace maybe for that event, and that was the introduction of Ooni of Ife and Miriam happened for the first time. Una know say Kabiyesi like fine women, right? So it is now alleged that after that first meeting, they secretly exchanged numbers, and they started, getting close, familiarizing themselves, and knowing themselves, and seeing themselves, albeit secretly, without anyone knowing, until the whole thing got to, the heights where it was no longer hidden, and eventually that friendship between Ooni of Ife and Olori Mariam, until it was now consummated into that proper marriage that we all saw. Okay. And you know, for ladies, there's no betrayal that is as big as this type. You know, because people know that Lady Badmus also loves this man so much. In fact, we have heard on several occasions that before Miriam even got married to him, she has always positioned herself, to get married to this man one day. But for whatever reasons, it doesn't just seem to happen. I don't have details as to why it never happened, or it was not even happening before Miriam came into the picture and all these other wives. Okay, so I don't live with them in the palace. I'm not their close friend, so I'm not in a position to tell you the reason why Ooni of Ife left Lady Badmus at that time for her best friend. Okay, so like I said, so the rumor went around that look, after that betrayal, that since that time, Lady Badmus has been, craftily, planning her way back, and because she just want any opportunity to be able to unleash her own revenge. That's what we are hearing. And this is the reason why, upon sighting Lady Badmus coming with two bosses, is it Hercules or bosses or something, that upon sighting her, Olori Mariam was said to have, ran amok, challenging her, trying to draw the attention of the whole palace people that there was serious mayhem, and there was so much confusion, and eventually we were told that Miriam had to put a call to the Ooni of Ife, who, as usual, didn't take it serious. Because another thing that people don't understand is, I don't think Lady Badmus will just carry her bags and of all places to just walk into the palace like that. If it was in those days that she was more constant in the palace, that would have been a different thing. But for someone who left, for quite some time to be coming back, I think there should be some tacit approval by the owner of FIFA. If not, I don't think Lady Badmus will just go there like that. So obviously, it's looking like she got the permission of the Ooni of Ife to be available at that time, and this is what we heard has even infuriated Olori Mariam the more, because she felt like, oh, so this rumor she has been hearing about her trying to reposition herself back to the palace is actually true. Now the thing is, no one knows the list of the wives that are coming in right now. Well, we've heard that two virgins are going to be among them. We've also heard, clearly that some of these women may not necessarily be from Yoruba race. We heard that it could be from other tribes, I don't know. So all these are just within the realm of conjectures, I don't live in the palace. I'm not related to the Oni. I'm not his bosom friend, We just hear these things out there and we'll report it back to you guys the way we hear them. So people are of the opinion, especially Olori Mariam, that look, this woman possibly is getting ready to be named among the new Oloris that are coming. And there's nothing that we pain that will humiliate Olori Mariam than seeing this one person, Lady Badmus, coming to the palace, not just coming as a visitor, but as a wife. What this means is it's going to be like a royal battle, every daily royal battle. And I don't think this is a good thing if this thing we are hearing about, like the Badmus coming to the palace, is actually true. Like I said, I'm not there. I don't know. But assuming this turns out to be true, I think someone has to advise our dear KBAC, because this one is recipe for disaster. I can tell you this. It's going to be recipe for disaster. And I don't want this for the Oni, even though I'm kind of enjoying this whole drama. Okay, I really don't care much, but I just feel somebody will advise him, so that the necessary thing will be done to make this not happen. But if at all it goes on to happen, who am I? We will be there to bring the reports to you as they unfold. Okay, so this is what we are hearing right now. But if this rumor is true, it means Badmos is coming for full-time revenge. And the days ahead will be very, very interesting indeed for all Queen Naomi fans, because we will be there to enjoy, the drama that will be coming up. So at this point, I want to say I thank God for our own dear Queen Naomi for seeing this thing ahead and taking this decision timely enough. Okay, I'm so happy that she has already disconnected herself from this chaotic situation. because in the days ahead, it's going to even become more chaotic. My biggest joy now is that I hope that by now the families of Queen are preparing to return the dowry. I hope when they do that, the KBC, has the courage to accept it, because that is another thing. They may go there now to return that dowry, and the guy may just refuse to accept it. That's a possibility, looking at the trajectory of the events that has been unfolding for some time now. Okay? So I just wonder how the KBC will cope with this additional drama that is unfolding. The days ahead will be interesting for all of us to see. So this is what we had, and I just felt okay, I have to bring it there. Okay? So what do you think of this story? What do you think? I want to see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, and subscribing. God bless you. Bye bye.